Hello guys, today I just want to quickly talk about how the drops work of Valorant and how the mechanics and how to optimize the algorithm picking you. So the drop comes in waves. In the beginning they will give out most of the drops, and after a time the drop will get smaller. Smaller the drop pool, smaller the chances of getting one. The reason why a lot of people got the key right away, why a lot of your friends got the key right away, is because of that drop pool. On the 7th of April, everyone who watched it from that time to the 8th, so like those 12 hours watched, have that high of a chance because there were 75,000 drops at that current state. Today, on the 15th of April, there is 25,000 drops. So that means that's a third of the chances you'll get when you had back then. And probably there's a lot of grinders right now, which also makes the chances lower. But I'm afraid you have to do the same, because otherwise the chances of you getting a key is so extremely low now. But then make sure if you get multiple keys to at least give them away or something, or do something with them. They also add drop dependent on how the servers react. So what we know right now is on 7th April there was 75,000 drops, and then they got handed out, those 75,000, till the 8th of April, because then they passed the drops. Then on the 9th of April they added 25% server capacity, which led it to 25,000 additional drops. Then on the 12th of April, all those 25,000 were gone. So the period of 12th of April to 15th of April, the chance of you getting a drop was very small, because 24,000 of those 25,000 were already given out. So it's like a curve. On the 15th April, they added also an additional 25% server capacity, which also led to 25,000. This is the moment of recording. Those 25,000 has been added, so the 15th of April to the 16th you have probably the most chance to get one. How the system works and how Riot gets the drops, every 5 minutes Twitch will send the signal to Riot, or a file. Those signals, Twitch collects the data from every stream. So he puts you in an array, or a list as some people say. So you have a list of all the people watching the stream. That way they can also see how many people they're watching the stream. And then all those lists gets combined together. And doubles, they just disappear. That's why you can't have open multiple tabs on the same account. You only count as one viewer, because doubles, they match and they will just become one. Twitch also filters out multiple accounts on the same tab via the same browser. It does that by seeing in the cookies and seeing if you have another account running. After they receive that data from every stream, they will get a match with the existing data from the past. So you have a big list, and for instance, you have never watched before. Then they will add you to the list. And then if you watch an additional time, so an additional 5 minutes, they will add a certain amount to your name, to your list, or the number that corresponds to your name. So let's say the value 1 gets added every 5 minutes. Then after 2 hours you will get the value 24. So how the drops might be working is, if the value of your name is 24 or higher, you will be included in the drop algorithm. Riot also says that the more you watch, the higher the chances you will have, until some point, so be aware. Watching a lot will decrease your chances, which is kind of controversial what they did earlier. They gave people that watched the whole time, they gave them keys, but it's kind of controversial what they're saying, because this information is all from the official page, which in the links below, and the Twitter post I've read from Valorant itself, so it's no external data. At some point you will stop gaining more chance, and it will actually decrease. That point is currently unknown, and it probably will stay unknown for the mystery of it. The graphic is like this. So basically, X is the amount of hours you watch, and I is the percentage chance you'll get. So I think, and this is my experience, it's around 20 to 30 hours your chances will be maximum. If you watch 50, that might be okay, but definitely no, watching 60 or 70 will lower your chances by a bit. That's what we know right now. So now we'll quickly tell you how to get the most chances. I'll go over this as quick as possible because I know you guys have probably watched a video like this, but hang on because this information might actually be useful because I know how the algorithm works and I assembled some information about the algorithm. Make a Gmail account, Twitch, and a Riot account. Just all the same names, same password, whatever. Be aware that you don't have like names like Valorant and then 1, Valorant 2, Valorant 3, because I have heard from a team of Riot that they actually see that and they will kind of filter it out. So make sure to be a little bit more diverse in your name picks. You better can make a list on a notepad to notate them all. Log one account in on every different browser, like Chrome, Edge, Opera, Firefox, or Waterfox. That's the browsers I use, so that's 5 browsers. You can look up more if you want, and then of course make sure you connect it to the Riot with your Twitch. If you really want to try hard, you might want to use a virtual machine with Ubuntu minimal install and run different browsers on that with different accounts, but that's really like try hard. Because I think they're already like 10 browsers you can use. So if you really want to up that to 30 or something, 30 accounts grinding, you might want to use a virtual machine, but I don't see a lot of you guys doing it. After that, you want to make sure not to bench watch 24/7 because of the algorithm. The sweet spot is around 30 to 40 hours, like I said. Make sure you have set video quality manual on 160p to save some internet. Even if you have beastly internet, just save it for the neighbors, like Jesus. With these times in Corona, you never know. Also, to check if you got a key. You got a smart trick for it? Not to check every like Twitch account or every Gmail account or your PC, because if you have 30 or 20 or even 10 accounts, this is pretty time consuming to log into every account. What you can do is get on your Android phone and just log into every account on that thing. Because in the Gmail app there is all inbox, and in that all inbox you can see all the mails. So you probably first be spammed with like a lot of the mails of like confirmation of logging in and shit. But then after you've all done that, you can just watch that inbox and see, oh, I got an email from one of my accounts getting key, and it's all on that one spot. So most of it, so you don't really have to wait to the bell icon. They will send you an email. So don't. Also be aware that sharing account with friends is against the code of conduct of League of Legends. Riot didn't state it specifically for Valorant, but since they use the same Riot host account, I assume the code of conduct are the same, and the rules also applies to Valorant. So yeah, sharing your account is not allowed, I think. I'm not sure, but I've read some articles about League of Legends that stated that isn't. And I haven't read the Code of Conduct of Valorant because I don't have the game yet. F4 chat for me. So these are the things I know. I hope that I helped you, and leave a like if I did.